Today's World Traveler is a little different. We're in Europe, as we often are, but this time it's with students from Highlands Intermediate School from Pearl City. We're off to Paris.
We're just going to walk right straight down this street for about a block or two, and then we'll take a left, so just stay together, and we'll cross with the green. It's green now. We're almost at the funicular now. You see there's a little carousel ahead of us, and just to the left of the carousel merry-go-round is the funicular, and that will take us up the hill. It's like an elevator ride that'll bring us up to the top of the hill of Montmartre, and it's going to be pretty busy up there, it looks like. This is a very popular day today with the holiday. So we'll go up there and check it out. So we can all fit in 2 cars, pretty good. So one goes up and one comes down, and then we get in this one, no problem. And then we'll meet the rest of the group up at the top. Okay. Now this church behind you is the Church of Sacré-Cœur. Sacré-Cœur, the Sacred Heart. And it's not a very ancient structure. It's about 100 years old. The children of France contributed money, and it was built with that money. And it's built in the Byzantine style. That's like the Middle Eastern style with the domes. Now what we're going to do is go walk along the sidewalk. It's very close. It's only about less than 100 yards into the little square. And when we get there, we stay together, and I'll tell you a little bit about the square, and then you'll have a little free time with your groups for walking around, shopping, and taking pictures, okay? So we have arrived at the top of the hill of Montmartre, and this little square is actually what we've come to see. It's called the Place de Tertre. There's artists, there's a couple of postcard shops, there's people to see, cafes, just to look around at the old buildings. So you can walk around here. There's some artists over there doing sketches. You can also go down here for 1 block. You can see this cute little winding street just for 1 block, and then it ends. Then you turn around and you come back this same street. So it's very simple. You can't get lost here. No problem. If you wanted to get a crepe, we're going to have dinner shortly, but if you wanted to taste a French crepe, it's like a thin pancake. You could have some chocolate on there, or sugar, different kinds of flavors. This is a creperie. You could buy one and just eat it while you walk around.
The Place de Terre is really a lot of fun to wander around. You see the artists, they have original oil paintings, and the rule is to sell the paintings, you have to be the artist who created it. So it's a great backdrop with an authentic experience, and you'll find some street music. You could easily amuse yourself for a couple of hours here at the Place de Terre, and then it's time to head on down. You could walk down the steps, now that's pretty easy, or ride for the price of another metro ticket. And then down at the foot of the hill, you can find your way to the closest metro. Abbas is one of them. There's several that you can catch from the area here. If you do take the bus station, you can take the elevator down because it's the deepest metro station in the entire system in Paris. Notice how nonchalant our students are. They've done a great job here riding the metro. For most of them, it's the first subway train that they've been on. And they're operating like regular pros, just changing trains, opening the doors, walking along the platform. It's pretty easy to navigate in the metro of Paris if you know where you're going. So it's helpful that we're all together. As a group, there's about 50 students here in this particular trip. We traveled in the springtime with about 15 adults as chaperones and the school principal and the school band conductor. It's a band trip, touring Europe, staying in some nice hotels, visiting the highlights. In the first part, we took you to Vienna and Paris, We're just finishing up Paris now with our final dinner, and shortly we'll be moving along, going under the English Channel to England.